Two wrongs don't make a right, but three lefts will, right? So David left Jerusalem. Now we see that David left the ark and the priests in Jerusalem. Why? Well, because David's faith wasn't in the ark of God. David's faith was in the God of the ark. Big difference, right? And we've seen Israel has placed their faith in the ark of God before. When they, back in 1 Samuel, and they're fighting their enemies, and they're not having the best success fighting their enemies, and so they go, hey, let's get the ark of God. The ark of God will save us. It'll help us have victory over our enemies. No, it won't do anything, because it's not the ark of God, it's the God of the ark, and they lost sight of that, and they lost the battle, and they lost the ark. David hasn't lost sight of that. David knows, no, look, you guys are coming with me and you're bringing the ark with me. The ark doesn't belong with me out here in the wilderness. The ark belongs in the tabernacle of God. And that's where it belongs. And my faith isn't in that ark. It's in the God of the ark. And if the God of the ark wants me to worship and to be where he is, because that's what the ark of God represented. It represented the very presence of God. And David's heart is to say, my faith is in God. And if God wants me to bring me into his presence and he wants to restore all of this to me that I've surrendered to him, then that's his business. I don't need to engineer it. I don't need to keep this airplane up myself. I can just trust in him. I can rest in him. That's what he's doing here. And I would ask you the question, what's your faith in today? Is your faith in your job, or is it in the God who gave you your job? Is your faith in your marriage, or is it in the God who gave you your marriage? Your kids, or the God that gave you your kids? That's a question worthy to write down and really take a walk with. Not to answer too quickly. Because we want to say, oh yeah, my faith is in God. But it's amazing how easily, which is the subtle thing is, it's not the God of the ark we're trusting in, it's the ark of God.